Hello to all, it's Living the Good Life, and I have some more garage sale finds for you. I went out on Friday, June 21st to some garage sales. There were a couple that started at 7 a.m. and I actually went to a town north of me, and because the pictures were looking okay, and saw some jewelry, and that was just kind of the tip of the iceberg. As you can tell, I found some antique photo albums, but let's go ahead and get into it and I'll show you something else. So to give you a background story, I was waiting on the driveway for about 20 minutes before they opened. So I got there at about 20 till 7, and this other lady and I kind of waited out there, and I ran in, got some jewelry, and then went out on their patio and was looking at the rest of the stuff, and I walked past the albums and the photo and the picture frames the first trip through. But look at these. These are just amazing. These are antique Victorian deep well ebonized picture frames. From what I can tell, they're from about 1860 to 1880. And what the one that I saw was $125 for one of them, and there are actually two of them. One of them has glass. You can see, oh, I didn't want to, but you can see how this is all ebonite. Look at this detail. And in the corners they have this little cattail design etched into the wood, but just actually just so pretty. And like again, like I said, there's two of them. So I paid $5 a piece for them. And the man said that his father had bought them. He was just getting rid of them. But I also found these photo albums. So there's this one here with a girl, and I'm going to, at the end of the video, I'm going to take these down and show you the pictures that are in them. This has a teal blue background back to it. And then there's this one that is purple with the elk on the front that is this velvet floral on it. And those really only seem to go for $20 to $60. But I think if they're full of pictures, they do better. And this is just partially filled. I also found these. These are, well, that's not doing so well. Let's go over here. These are bookends with a thick slab of wood, and it's got a thin sheet of copper over them, and they have a little horse on them. And these appear to be from the 60s and aren't worth much at all. So I didn't really do such a great pick there. Just probably about $5 for the pair. Really, not much. But I still thought they were fun. I got this little yellow Fire King bowl, only going for a couple of dollars. It was useful to carry my jewelry around. And regarding the jewelry, so I go over, I get the jewelry, I put them all in a little bowl, and they were 50 cents a piece. But I was going through some at the end, and I still ended up with some that I didn't take out of my bowl. Like this one, I don't know why I didn't look at these. I think these are like a Monet or something. These appear to be a pewter elephant. These ones just scream 1980s to me. And then these, okay? So I ended up paying $2 for something I don't want. But I did get these little dolphins, and they are marked 925 just here as it's going off the edge. Sorry, I can't, I think it's right there. I also got these. I think these were the best to buy. They're Native American. They are marked ST and looks like C. Take that off real quick. I can get my hands to work. There we go. We'll see if I can get a good mark, and maybe you will give you the mark STC Sterling. And the earrings seem to be going for around $25 for the pair. And I also got these. They're also sterling. Not much weight to them, but they're marked as well. Went to another garage sale, and a lady had mainly a bunch of clothes, but she had a little bit of jewelry. Let me look at them. She knew they were sterling, but she wanted $5 for the other pairs. But this pair, she I guess didn't value as much. And this says Norway, H with a circle. Of course, it's never going to show up. Let me make sure I've got, yeah, it's the other way. Someday your hands work, someday they don't. H with a circle. And then it says Sterling in Norway. So these are those enameled earrings from Norway, and they are from Ivor T. Holth, Holth, from Oslo. And they're the Daisy earrings. They're worth $20 to $30, so that worked out well. Also, at the last sale that I went to on my way out of town before I went to visit my parents, I found this broken necklace. It was $50. It weighs 0.9 of a gram, which is about $25. So if you spend 50 cents and get $25, that's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and pull these down so that you can see them a little better. Oh, gracious, they're heavy. Okay, there it went, kaplunk. Not easy. Okay, so again, here she is. It has this lovely little metal clasp. Let's open it up, and you can see this one is inscribed 1898. Got this lovely page here. Feels like a photograph. Yes, it is. Why it wasn't shown? No, it wasn't. It's just a piece of cardboard. Okay, some of them have pictures and some of them don't. Let's see if we can find the pictures. Now, if I remember correctly, it's at the back of the book. There we go. So we have this gentleman here standing by the cutest table. Another gentleman. And another guy. Look at that. Look at that chair. And a lady and her husband. Oh, this is her wedding photo. Back in the 1800s, and depending upon how much money you had, you wouldn't necessarily buy a wedding dress. You'd, borrow a veil from somebody. So this is her wedding photo. You can see she has a veil on. This guy, look at that center part and those starched collars. Now, it seems like a manly gentleman. He's got some hair. And this gentleman. There was another wedding photo. Dressed all fancy. And a guy here. Looks like here's some family, including another little wedding photo. This man looks like has some kind of job. I don't know what that would be. And then a couple up here. More here. I hate that somebody's family doesn't have these anymore. But I know that wasn't the man that I bought them from, because he said his father had bought them. I didn't show you the back of this book. See, it's got this design on it too. Like I said, they are very heavy to manage with one hand. Okay, let's look at one more. This elk one. It also has a lovely little catch to it. Very ornate. And we'll put this over. No inscription this time. But here's a cast of characters for you. How fun. Another guy here. Ah, here's a lovely little wedding photo. And a whole family. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids. She had her hands full. And so did he. Another guy here. Let's see if we find a few more. Oh, look at that adorable baby. Oh, a wedding photo. Fancy, fancy. And a lady here. Looks like it's that same table. Look, they went to the same photographer there. The gentleman here, and here he is. And that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed everything. Please send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. And if you like this type of thing, I enjoy your subscription. Thanks so much and take care. Bye-bye.